Hi, everyone, and welcome to your universe reading. Messages coming in, energy coming in from the universe. For today, we are actually doing 5 gifts to you. Love the universe. Okay, so we have 3 piles. Pile 1 with this card or red jasper. Pile 2 with this card or silkstone crystal. Pile 3 is this card and Unakite crystal. So take your time, let the crystal, the card, or even the pile number call out to you, and I will see you in your reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 1, this card, or this red jasper crystal. These are the 5 gifts to you from the universe. So let's check it out and see what it is. I'm not doing an overall energy because I just wanted to go straight into the 5. I'm also going to be reading the cards in pairs, which I like to do every now and then. We're going to pull live tarot. We have more oracle at the end. So stick with me and we'll see how this all plays out. I'm quite excited to do it this way. So I'm going to put the cards out first. And I think I'll actually maybe pull tarot on each card as well. That might be a good idea. Okay, you guys are going to move these down because I'm going to run out of space. Here we go. 4 and 5. Okay, so let's look at gift number 1 that they're bringing in for you. We have I'm sorry and trust. What I feel for this, for you, pile 1, is if you are having issues right now with someone, it can be twofold here. With trust, the universe is going to rectify that situation for you. But I also, actually, I'm going to say it's not too, because I want to say that whatever this is with the person, I feel like it's a relationship for you, of course, that they're righting past wrongs. They're really going to be working on this person to help you. That is going to be their gift to you in your relationship right now with whoever. It can be romantic, friend, family, whatever, work, whatever it is. But they're going to be in the background working on helping this come to an end. Because right now this person's being defensive. They don't want to say I'm sorry because I feel like it's the ego is really taken over for them. And it's all based on their own insecurities, right? Trusting. It's them not being able to be vulnerable with you. But the universe is going to help them overcome that. You still have to do the work along with the person. Like, you still have to do your part, right? I was doing a reading the other day and I said, the person that you want to attract or bring in, you need to be that person. So I'm just going to say that for some of you, that may ring true, right? But yeah, they're going to help this person right their past wrongs for you. Okay, we're going to pull tarot on that too at the end. Now, this one here, we have square, semi-square, quincunx. Okay, tension. All right, so we know that when they say tension, it is, I use this example because I had square the other day. See, when the messages come out, they just keep coming out in different ways in different readings. But so if you're coming this way, another car's coming this way, you meet, you crash, whatever it is, or you both get to the corner and somebody won't let the other person go. That's the way to think of a square. And maybe right now in your life, you're in the middle of some squares. And maybe it's this situation. These cards can all tie into one another as well. But what they're going to bring to you, and when I say bring, you ask, right? So you'll ask them to help this other person, each one of you, because it's different. You'll ask them to release this tension. But what they're going to do is for you to go beyond the mind, because again, this tension, when we're driving, we're not driving for, this is for example, based on emotion. We're driving based on thinking, our mind, our not ego. Well, sometimes, road rage, please, that's all ego. So they want to bring you the gift of being able to move beyond the mind and see how the heart space here is lit up, and even the throat chakra too. I'm going to say it's both, but the crown as well. They want you to get past that only thinking or only doing and reacting based on your mind, on thinking, on your ego. Those are wonderful things, and you do have to keep that. It's not what they're saying. It's not a matter of all of a sudden you don't make any decisions anymore based on thought. You just totally go by your heart. No, because that's also a dangerous thing to do. So they want you to have that balance. You ask them to help you. They're going to bring that balance into your life. They will show you the ways. They will give you the, they'll give you the hints. They'll give you the signs on how it is that you do that. You just need to ask them. The third gift here, well, it looks like fun because it is fun, and reunion. So soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. They're going to bring the right people into your life. They're going to bring the fun. See, this is a group. They're going to bring the fun. Look at all these friends, right? It's like back when you were a kid and you were out, like I had a pony when I was a kid. So you're out riding your pony, playing with the dogs, but they're going to bring the right people towards you, pile one. That's what's exciting about this. And they're going to be part of your soul recognition. So soulmates. And again, soulmates don't need to be romantic, so we can get past that, all right? Soulmates, people that are in your soul family, your soul tribe, whatever it is, partnerships for you if it's in business, collaborations with people at your work or within your family, however it resonates for you, okay? New friendships, they're going to bring the people that you need in your life forward. You need to ask and say, I'm ready for you to bring those new people in. And again, you need to put it out there. You need to ask. But I want to flip this card because on the back, it says this card suggests that you build leisure time into your life. Oh, okay. So that's important too. That might be a 6 gift. All right. Plan to have fun and do things that enable you to relax and laugh. Socialize with people who are happy and interesting. And I think interesting here is what I mean by you're going to be interested in these people. You're going to find them interesting because they're part of you, okay? At the same time, look at your challenges from a higher perspective and take delight in all the good in the world. Lighten up and laugh today. So there you go. I think this new group of people, or like I said, it could be a one-off for some of you. It could be groups for others, but really it's going to bring joy to you. It's going to bring the fun back into your life. Fourth gift, we have Lyra. So the Lyrans, masculine principle, and the mantis beings, I want to say sensitive is what's sticking out. It says enigma, elusive, sensitive. But this also, what I want to say is this mantis being, just the way this coat is bringing on a feminine energy for me. And holding a cup. Oh, that's so interesting. I've had this card before and I've never seen that. So that for me is like watery, right? watery. And a 1 and a 2 is a 3, and a 3 is the Empress. Oh, I'm loving this. And the Moon, also feminine energy. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to bring you the gift to help you balance, I want to say, your masculine and feminine. Because look, this is masculine principle, but it's also a 3. And see how in this card, whatever this is, I really can't tell. It looks like there's a person there, but it's outside of, we'll say, himself, masculine. Although gender really, it doesn't matter. It's the energy of it, right? But and it doesn't feel balanced because it's outside of himself. And if it's, you need to have your insides balanced, right? So what I want to say is maybe this is the feminine energy that the masculine energy is pushing away. And these two cards are here because maybe you experience that, or it could even be the opposite for you. You know, take it as it resonates, but this is a balancing of your female or masculine and feminine energies. Oh, I like that. Okay, 5th. Oh, your vibration is rising, pillar of light. It's almost like she's rising up here, right? You are the oracle. And then we have Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. You are the oracle. I want to say like the high priestess, you are the oracle. But you are raising your vibration, okay? And with this here, this great teacher awakening, I feel like you are somehow using your own inner magic and light initiation, vibration rising. You are the oracle. You are going to be using your divine magic to, I want to say, teach others. Or maybe you're just awakening to this in order to teach others in some way. Because I remember Thoth, because in another reading, I had him come up, and I want to say Egyptian hieroglyphics writing, invented, created writing, I think, the alphabet. I don't remember exactly how it was, but I mean, that is the teacher, right? But you are somehow going to use your magic. They're going to bring this gift to you so that you can start using it. They're going to help you rise up. They're going to help you raise your vibration so that you can be the oracle with your divine magic and teach people in some way. It'll be different for each one of you, but in some way you're going to be helping people, but they're going to bring that gift to you. Or if it's a gift you already have, they're going to be enhancing it. And that can be it too. They can be enhancing some of these things, right? Enhancing the relationships, the balance in your life between divine masculine and divine feminine energy, teaching. And over here, I feel it's like with you yourself, the inner, learning how to deal with the squares in your life, or the semi-squares or the quincunx are all basically the same thing. Square being the most difficult or having the most tension, the other ones with a little bit less, but still there, not nonetheless, okay? And learning how to balance between your mind and your emotion. And here it's definitely with the relationship. So let's get some tarot, because this is interesting. I like the way that this has come out. I mean, I asked again because I have so many decks for this, and I always want to use all the cards because, you know, me, I'm a weirdo who likes to think that, you know, one card deck's going to feel left out if they don't get used, right? I used to be that way with my stuffed animals and my, you know, my Barbies or whatever it used to be. Whatever it was, I would always feel someone was being left out. Alive or not. Okay, so Six of Swords. You guys, look at this. Remember, I said they're going to help this person. You have to work along with it, but to be able to trust you, to be vulnerable, to be able to say, I'm sorry, right? To right the past wrongs. Here's a card from the universe confirming that with the Six of Swords, saying, yes, you are going to move from these rocky shores into a calm, clear bay. You are going to move from all of this, you know, mistrust and doubt and ego, and you're going to move to where it's all better. You're going to move on from this. I believe with this person, in some cases, it just came into, though, with the moving on, it could be, and there's discovery here. Okay, so it may be that they're going to help you to move on from the relationship, if that's where the relationship is at, or they're going to help you to both discover how to make the relationship better by getting past these issues. Okay, let's go to number 2 here with the tension, learning to bring and work, called Mercury. I learned it in astrology, Mercury in the mindset, the balance between mind, ego, and your emotions and your intuition, okay? Working with them together. That's the goal. So what do we have here? Six of Wands. You're going to be successful, but look at what this card is. An owl, wise, clear thinking, which isn't ego-based. And if you're running your mind and your thoughts clearly, with clear intention, you're going to be successful at balancing your mind and your emotions, right? Your mind and your intuition. Well, that owl is, and then on the little card, it says glory, triumph, victory. You will be successful at it. Okay, let's do one more here with, or sorry, for pile, or the third gift. It's like I have piles within piles now, but they're not. Oh, this one came out. Two of Cups. Remember, we were talking about relationships here, bringing people into your life. So for some of you, with the Two of Cups, it could be a relationship. But what does it say here in the small print? Partnership, harmony, peace, fun, love, friendships, partnerships, collaborations, recognizing your soulmate, your soul family, your soul people. This is confirming that, you guys. Oh, beautiful. Love it when the cards are confirming what's on the table. Talk to us, universe. God, source, universe, right? Whoever it is that you believe in as source power, that's your universe. In my opinion, that's the way I like to think of it. Everyone thinks of it differently, and that's, that's totally okay. All right. Oh, whoa. Okay, so 2 come out. Oh my God, you guys. Did I not say that card number 3 was like the High Priestess? And out comes, right? Because it was 3 and 3 and the High, oh, sorry, the High Priestess is a 2. The Empress is what I said. My apologies. But who cares? I think that, I don't know. I thought I said it somewhere in here. Maybe it was this one. But regardless, you know what? I'm going to put it there because I did say that. You're going to be the High Priestess. And here, because 2 of them come out, we also have the 6 of Cups, which again, do you know what I like about this 6 of Cups too? So we were talking about balancing the masculine and the feminine, right? The energies. Reconciliation, reconciling, right? The balance, harmony. And then it has childhood, but I feel here maybe it's more of, but just look at them together holding the same cup. Balanced. Right? There's 5 cups down on the bottom, balanced. Everything in this card is balanced. The 2 plants going up, right? We have 5. They're holding the same cup here. It's balancing that. And then with the High Priestess, I said, you're somehow going to be using your divine magic here, your intuition, your going to be an oracle, right? And all of that entails, which is, it's just plain simply, it's the High Priestess. So I love that. Okay. I also wanted to use this other deck. We're going to pull some more tarot here on each one and just see if there's anything else to confirm what's already down, or, you know, clarification of anything. Also, if there's any additional guidance. So the 3 of Cups, success, right? Like, look at how all those paint colors are on that brush, and they're making what would be like the perfect rainbow, the perfect arc, the perfect shape. I told you it's going to go, this is going to get worked out for you. I just want to say it's celebration. There's going to be celebration in the end for you with that relationship where there's difficulty. And I'm going to say too, pile 1, that, you know, roles can be reversed. So maybe it's you who is operating out of ego and needs to be the one that's apologizing. Okay. So, you know, consider that as well. Let's go for pile 2 here. Sorry, or second gift. 6 of Cups. Well, we just had the 6 of Cups here. I'm trying to think of what you call it. It's like all of, you know, because sometimes it can be nostalgia. And it's like these are all the boxes of everything that's important to you. Pictures, letters, notes, dried flowers, a heart pendant. In these boxes are all of your memories. But it's happy. So to me, what this 6 of Cups is showing, again, as it said here, right, with harmony, but you're going to be able to reconcile within yourself this balance between heart and mind, you know, thoughts and intuition, however you want to say it. Oh, I like that. And with 6s also, just the fact that it's 2 6s, I want to say, yeah, harmony, success, excitement. It's going to be a big gift that they're going to be helping you with here. Okay, let's go for number 3. We have the moon. Okay, you guys, I'm going to say, whoops, that just went up. I'm going to say with the moon here, I don't think the reunion, the fun, the friends, you know, bringing people together. I'm not so sure. I know I said for all of these gifts, you need to ask, right? But what I want to say with that is you might not see this coming. I believe you're going to ask for it. You're going to put it out there, and then you're just going to have to be patient because they're going to bring it to you at the right time when it's time for you. That's what I want to say with the moon. Okay. Let's go here for 4, which was the balance between the masculine and feminine. 4 of Wands. Again, success. Okay. And again, balance. Look at how this picture is balanced. I love it. And the door's opening, right? You need to be willing to open the door within yourself, right? To be willing to even consider balancing this out, to finding the harmony. If you're willing to walk through the door, look, there's the light. It's calling you in. If you walk through the door, it means you're willing to do the work. That's how I want to say that. So, and it's going to be successful with the 4 of Wands. Last one. 4 of Cups. Okay. This one here, I want to talk about what's on the card, but also what came in was do not ignore that 4th cup being handed to you. because this is a gift. Do not ignore it. Whether it's something that you already do, like I said, where you're already working in the mystical and the magical and you're trying to get your vibration up there, right? You're on your spiritual path. You're on your religious path, whatever it is. It's different for everyone. So you're already on it and they're offering you this gift, okay? That fourth cup, if we know the other decks, is coming in and the person's ignoring it. Do not ignore it. They want to tell you, do not ignore this. If this is something new for you and you're thinking, no, I'm not mystical and magical. I'm not a medium. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a Reiki healer. I'm not a this, that, or the other. I'm not a card reader, because I said that too, and now look at me. But, right, I don't read cards. What? I'm not a medium. What? So they're saying don't ignore it. But also, here with the watering can, see these plants? They're dying, okay? They're dead. Or, well, I'm going to not say they're not dead. They're dying. Water, fulfill, right? Water, nurture yourself, you guys. Oh, I love that. Okay, now let's these are going to be long ones. We're almost done though, you guys, but still, I was not expecting them to be this long, but it's quite exciting. This is what happens when you can't leave a deck of cards out, everyone. I have in the past, and then I feel bad. So I'm just going to do an overall for you, pile one, okay? Because this may not, like 5 gifts, yes, you may resonate with all 5 of them. Like you might be like, oh my God, all 5 of these I totally understand in my life. Maybe it's one, and you were brought to this pile to hear that one gift, that one message. Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3. It can be whatever. But let's just get an overall here. I just want to, from the little Starseed Oracle cards here, let's just get an overall. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Just a beautiful overall message. I love that. I also want to get, because we have here Angels of Atlantis, part of the universe. Okay, so I just want to get, maybe if you like to work with angel energy, we're going to throw that in here too, because it's, the universe encompasses everyone, right? So if you're someone who likes to work with angels, let's see what they have to say. Uriel, freedom. So interesting, because I can kind of see in each one of these piles where being able to float, to go with the flow, right? Without judgment, without conditions behind everything, and just the freedom to be yourself. The freedom that you're going to feel when each one of these things, if they all resonate with you or whichever one, the freedom you're going to feel once you ask for the help and receive that help from universe. Oh, I like that. So Archangel Uriel would be your angel that maybe during working on this, as you're asking universe, you can also call upon Archangel Uriel to help you as well. Okay, final card. Let's just get this. These are kind of cute cards. Cosmic Journey, I think they're called. And they're just cute. So let's just see what else they have for overall message. Really beautiful gifts. I mean, if you are having any of these struggles, we'll say, in your life, they're telling you, we are going to help you with this. Maybe they're already working on it for you in the background, right? I mean, I know they are here for sure. You contain the entire universe and code it within you. Oh, that's so cute. Look. I can't think of what it's called. I lose my words when I get in here, and, you know, usually never at a loss for words, but right now I want to say a thumbstick, it's not a thumbnail, I think it's a thumbstick. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, but look, you can plug it into the back, right? So we have the entire universe. We were here talking about the Thoth light codes, right? Tapping into all that, because it's all within us, Remember I said God, source, universe? We are, first off, all one, but we're all God, we're all source, we're all universe. So I love that. Okay, pile one, thank you. I hope that you stuck around till the end for this because it really is a beautiful message, okay? And these are wonderful gifts. Just know you say the word. All you have to do is say the word and ask and do your part to work on it as well. And they will help you with this. They want to gift you this, okay? They want us to live our best life, and they want us to have, I just always think of Jupiter too, or yeah, Jupiter, right? Coming in big and expansive. He's Santa, giving the gifts to everyone. They want to do that. So take advantage of it. Be willing to accept the gift, okay? Thank you so much, Pile One. If you like this, please throw me a like. It helps with the algorithm to get my videos out because I'm a small channel. They don't just push me like they do the other people, and that's fine. That's how we all start. But I ask for your support helping me to do that. And if you do like energy readings or messages from the universe, please subscribe to my channel because I do a lot. I always do a universe reading every month, and I also do energy readings with different themed decks. But again, it's the energy that's behind it. So if you like that, please subscribe. And if you know someone that may benefit from hearing these messages because they're going through one of these situations in their life, then please share it with them. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hi to all of you who chose pile 2, this card, or this silkstone crystal. This is your reading from the universe, okay? They're giving 5 gifts to you. I called it 5 gifts to you, love the universe. We're not doing an overall energy today. I actually asked that I receive the cards and I'm reading them in pairs. I was telling the other pile 1 that I feel guilty sometimes. It's a weird thing, but I feel guilty sometimes if I don't use all the decks that I call are themed to, you know, universe for me, right? So I was like, there's so many, how can I use them all in a reading so that it will make sense where it's not too much, okay? So I decided to do it in 5 individual gifts. 2 cards at a time. So let's do this. I'm going to pull live tarot at the end along with some more oracles. So I'm quite excited to get this started. Okay. We have Star Family, Adventure, Uranus, Throat Chakra, the Crowning, Healing, Fluidity, Reptilians, Transformation, Seraphim's Gateway. Okay. All right. So, okay, pile 2, we have our 5. Let's start right over here. Gift number 1. And I'm just going to say this up front because I didn't do it and kept repeating myself in pile 1. So these are gifts that the universe is going to bring to you. You do need to ask, right? You do need to ask. You do need to participate because this is about you. And we have free will. Therefore, they're not just going to, you know, step in if we're not asking them to. Universe, God, source helps those who help themselves. So these are gifts that they want to bring to you, that they want to give to you, but they want you to participate and they certainly want you to ask for the help. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind as we go here because some of it may not be help, but if it is, you know what I mean. All right, so gift number 1, Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. And we have Adventure, Innocence, Play, Discovery. It's the discovery. We were talking about soul family, soul collaborations in pile 1, but this here I feel is a bit different. Do you know what this is? Look at this. It's, I'm going to say, a young girl looking through a mirror or a portal, and she sees herself in there as a fairy. Okay, it's She's seeing herself as the fairy looking back, but she's got the key, I'm going to say, to unlock this or to get in there, but it's behind her back. That's why discovery is coming out. I feel like you're holding something back, pile one, and they don't want you to do that anymore. They want to give you the gift of being the fairy, okay? They want to give you that adventure. So how does this tie into a gift? Again, it is similar to one in the sense that they want you to unlock yourself, to be able to go to your fairies, to your group of fairies, elementals, okay? They want you to find your soul tribe, your soul mates, your soul family, and they want you to find them because that is what is going to make you happy, because you're finally going to see yourself for who you truly are. That is the gift. They're going to lead you to your star family, to your soul family. It says call and support. I just said that before, I think I even, or after I flipped the cards, I don't remember. But yeah, you need to ask, help me find them. Right? Help me find the gift of friendship, companionship, relationship. Did I say friendship? I don't know. Anyway, yes, they want to give you that. So ask. Ask for it. Here. Second gift, we have throat chakra, express your truth, and Uranus, change. They're giving you courage. They're giving you permission, actually, is what I just heard. They're giving you permission. Again, okay, so I see already, as in pile 1, 2, everything will tie together here a bit in the end, okay? So again, they're giving you permission to be yourself. Here we have angel wings and a butterfly and the Merkaba, okay? And this Uranus, this Aquarian, march to the beat of your own drum. They want you to be who you truly are. In this case, though, they want you to speak your truth, right? Express your truth. But expression doesn't, it is throat chakra, yes, so you will speak it. But expression also is, there she's looking in the mirror with no fairy wings, and she sees herself with fairy wings in the mirror, okay? So it's expressing your true authentic self, not only, I'm going to say, intuitively coming in, it's not only by speaking your truth, but living your truth. If you feel that you're not doing that right now, ask them. That's a gift they want to give you. As I said before in the other piles, look, they want us to have every gift in life. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but it is the truth. But we have to be willing to accept it and not fight it, and to be willing to ask for it and to do our part. The saying that you learn from a child, or at least if we're a Sunday school and churchgoer, was God helps those who help themselves. Same with source, same with universe, because to me it's all one, but you take it however you resonate with that. But you need to help yourself as well, because they want to give you these things, and they'll lead you down the right path. They will show you the way to go. They will give you hints. They will give you signs, but you need to be open to it. And these are both sevens, which I think is very interesting, which is choices. And that's what these, we choose if we want to accept the gift. They're there willing to work on it with us, to help us with it, or just to flat out give it to us in some cases, right? But this is growing into who you are. Oh, I love that, right? Having the wisdom to speak your truth. Oh, I love this. Okay, so that's 2. 3, the crowning. We have healing. And here is initiation, threshold, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Oh, a seat at the table. I want to read this card on the back too. What I want to say, pile 2, do some of you have healing ability, like Reiki healing, or, Look, it doesn't have to all be all new age. We'll call it, everybody loves to throw those terms around, new age spiritual. You could be a healer in many different ways. You could be a counselor. You could be a teacher. You could be a psychiatrist, a psychologist. You could literally be a doctor or a nurse or a home care worker. You might participate in your church as a deacon or whatever it might be, right? You could sing in the choir. Okay, all of this is coming. Okay. They're offering you a seat at the table to be the healer. So maybe right now in your life, you're not doing what is truly you. And they are saying, we're going to give you the seat at the table if you're willing to stand up and walk to it. Oh, I love this. Okay, let's read what it says on the back. This card reminds you that there are people who need your help. So it is time to develop, hone, or practice your healing abilities. It also suggests that you may need a boost of spiritual, Reiki, or emotional healing to raise your light levels. Reach out to others today. Oh, that is so funny. Well, I tell you, as I always say, how many cards are in a deck? I asked that I read as I flip through. You'll see me do it or shuffle, and sometimes they fly out. Sometimes I have to pull them out when I'm, urged to stop. And I said, I want to read them together so I can have 5. Instead of reading 10 cards like this, I want it like 5 individual gifts, but they're all tying together. It's time for you to step up. They're saying you have the healing hands. You have that healing touch, so to speak. You have that healing energy, and they're offering you a seat at the table. So maybe if you've been thinking about changing your career path or doing something on the side, they want to help you with this. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's go over here to number 4. We have Andromeda and fluidity. And then we have reptilians, predator, survival, tyrannical. This predator card comes out, but I think it's the time we're living in. And what I want to say is so many things about this reptilian card, but really how it relates to this fluidity. If we think of some of the systems in our world, I'll just say it like that. And how rigid, or any part of your life, okay, let's not name something, or me, I'm not going to name something. Any part of your life that is rigid, where you're running it like your own tyrannical tyrant, where you're the tyrant running yourself, like some sort of tyrannical ruler, okay? Where you feel like you're always in survival mode, or like you're the predator where you're out hunting or else you'll be hunted, right? Do you kind of get where I'm going with that? They want you to not live this way. They want you to have the gift of fluidity, okay? To be able to go with the flow, to have balance in your life. To be able to balance the good and the bad. So that you're not feeling like, hunt or be hunted, or, like just because you're in survivor mode. No, they don't want that for you. They don't want you to be the tyrant ruling your own life. They want you to rule your life and live a life of fluidity. I love this message. So again, like I said, ask if this is if all of them may resonate, maybe only 1 or 2, maybe only 1. But look, they're here to help you. And like I said, they will send you the signs. They will lead you down the right paths. They will bring the right people into your life, whatever it is. They will give you a seat at the table. Okay. Ask. All right. This is an important message. Like I said, for someone. 5 gifts. I'm hoping that all 5 of them are for you. But again, maybe it's 1, maybe it's 2, maybe it's 4. Last, we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. And Seraphim's gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. I almost feel like this is tying right back into here. Because they're saying it's time for transformation, right? It's time to let go of what isn't serving you. Don't get me wrong. If you have a job that's serving you financially to help you live day to day, of course you're going to continue doing that until the time is right. And maybe you'll always do that. But they want you to transform into this healer as well. But here to get your own, and see, birth, rebirth, transformation. Yes. You're going to go through a deep healing where you're going to step out and help others. Again, this is reminding me of the Empress. This is reminding me of the High Priestess. That's what I want to say. Empress, because I'm thinking birth here. And a High Priestess, because she's just sitting in all her power. Okay, but voice activation, we were talking about throat chakra, angelic attunement, right? Getting your vibration raised, going for healing of some sort yourself. What was it? Said Reiki or emotional healing to raise your light levels. This is angelic attunement, or attuning you into the angelic realm for that healing. Oh my gosh, I love this. And divine support. You need to ask. All you need to do is ask. They're here. So if this, like, I just feel like all of this is you becoming who it is that you truly and really are. Because living this way like the reptilian, that's not who you truly are. Okay? It's not. It may feel like it because it's been your whole life, but it's not really who you truly are. That's what this pile is all about. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to do a couple of tarot for each one just so we can see. Let's go here. What do we need? One for each pile. Actually, I'm going to do two because I have two tarot decks because I told you I couldn't leave one out. And I haven't used these ones yet that I'm aware of, so I was quite excited. I've had them for a while. One is called, if I can just look over here, where in the heck did I put it? Transient Light, and the other one is the one, I think this is the Wandering Star, I think, I can't really see it. Yeah, I think this is the Wandering Star, and the other one's a Transient Light. So anyway, let's get a card for gift one. Three of Cups. We're talking about being who you are, meeting the group of people. Hello, Three of Cups. Look at them all with their arms around one another, right? Joy, abundance, friends, family. They're going to bring you to the people that you're meant to be with. Okay. I always say it's confirmation, clarification, or additional guidance. I always find a lot for me. They love to bring in clarification, but that's important for you to see that, right? Because I don't pull these live because it would take way too long, and and too long to upload. But that's why I like to do live cards, because now we're seeing, okay, here we are, Ace of Cups. Oh, the Ace of Cups is new beginning, but I want to say new beginning with, emotionally speaking, what's going to fulfill you emotionally. And we're talking here again, look, butterfly transformation, the Merkaba, the angel wings, Uranus stepping out, it's change. And I love that these have little things written around them. So beginnings, yes. Love, yes. Relationships. This is being willing to step out and be you. We could even say with Uranus and Aquarius, letting your freak flag fly and being totally okay with it. Get those angel wings on, or sorry, fairy wings, and here angel wings, whatever it is. Tattoo those butterflies on yourself. I don't know. But it's going to bring you peace. The dove. It's going to bring you peace. To be yourself. Finally. That's what that was funny that I said finally, but finally. Okay, let's go here. 3, the Hermit. It said you may need to go for healing yourself. I want to say that's almost like, so many things. Okay, it's almost like you stepping away. Here we have healing, solitude, inner work. Yes, because they want you to be able to let your light shine, let your little light shine. You're not going to hide it, but you need to go in and find it. You need to let it, I don't know, like the flame grow, right? So that it can expand. That light needs to expand out of you. That's what I want to say. Okay. Gift 4. Ace of Wands. No, it says career beginnings, travel. Okay, this could be additional. So remember I was saying, if you're running your life like the tyrant, like a tyrannical ruler, always just in survival mode, wanting to be the predator rather than the victim, right? Than the prey. They want you to bring in fluidity. Oh my God, fluidity and balance in, because this is no way to live. But maybe, so this is a new beginning for you, right? They want to give you this new beginning of living with balance in all areas of your life. But maybe for you, career and travel could have something to do with it. I believe the cards come out for what they are. And this is aces, again, new beginnings. But this is like fiery and passionate. So I think they want you to take, I'm going to say what could feel like fiery passion here with the reptilian, and turn it into fiery passion on the upside, right? On the high road, on the light side, rather than on the darker side. And once you start going with the flow and finding balance in your life, it may improve your career, because this could be something that happens for you at work. For everyone, it's going to be different. And travel, well, I don't know how travel's coming in. That could be for a specific person, but let's go here with one for the last. Okay. King of Cups. You guys, I love this, right? We're talking about changing at a cellular level, transformation, deep healing, angelic attunement, divine support. But what this is telling me is King of Cups. What can we say about King of Cups? He is, all kings are wise, I'm going to say, but he is wise. He is calm. He is emotionally balanced. We're talking here. And to do this healing work, you need to keep your emotions and yourself balanced and in a state of flow, okay? That's why he's coming out. This is water. You need to be, oh, it says warm-hearted, intuitive, empathic. Yes, all of those things. Diplomatic. Yeah. Okay, let's bring out another tarot for each one. These readings are a little bit longer, but look, I love universe readings. They're probably one of my favorite. It could be because it's the first one I ever did. I don't know. But I don't know. I just love the messages that come out are so awesome. And these are gifts that they want to give you. If you're willing to, you have to be willing to receive them. And maybe do a little bit of work to help yourself receive them in. Okay, let's go here, pile 1. Sorry, I keep calling them piles. The Devil. Ooh, okay. Oh. Not how I would normally read the Devil card. See, you choose decks for a reason. See this scissor cutting that cord? I'm going to say it's a cord. That's what this is for you, pile 1. You're cutting the cord of holding the key to unlock your true self behind your back. You're cutting the restraints off. That's how I'm reading this Devil card, with the scissors cutting there. You're finally going to let go, to be free, to be able to celebrate yourself as you need to be celebrated, and with the people that you need to celebrate with. Oh, love that. Okay, let's go number 2 here. The Proclaimer. The Proclaimer is the Hierophant, number 5. I love that, because I think it ties into everything here, but it is with this second gift, which is the Proclaimer. I'm not going to read it necessarily as the Hierophant, but as what it says through the Proclaimer, using your throat chakra, expressing your truth, letting your little freak flag fly, and, you know, not saying anybody's a freak. That's not what I'm saying. You understand what I mean by that. You know, having that new beginning of being your authentic self and being brave, right? With this Uranus, energy behind it and, into Aquarius energy, being able to speak it and be like, here I am. I'm okay with who I am. I am now expressing my truth. And doesn't mean you get to be a jerk, though, everybody. You know what I mean, right? But you're going to proclaim it. Oh, this one came over for here. We have the Hermit. This is the Revealer, which is the High Priestess, which is kind of funny because I said she reminded me of the High Priestess because I thought these two kind of went together, and out comes the High Priestess over here because I was saying this reminded me of the Empress. This exact same thing happened in pile 1. So strange. But I was talking about balance in all of this too, right? Getting that healing so that you can help others. You need to find the balance in yourself between light and dark rather. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Where did I see? Maybe it wasn't in this pile. Did I? Oh, the Merkaba. I was going to say, did I not see the Merkaba somewhere? That's what this is, just all of this is reminding me of. This could mean something else. I don't know, but that's what it was reminding me of. Right? Just, you know what? Again, this is revealing yourself for who you are. I really feel, pile 2, you're the mystical and the magical here too, that's going to somehow be stepping out, finding your soul family and just helping to heal and raise vibration in the world. I don't know. And it could be in whatever way it is for you. Whoops. You could decide to go into the ministry, right? Become a priest. I don't know. Okay. Let's go here. 6 of Wands. It's victory. Or in this case, with the white flag, I want to say it's surrender. Right? Which is a victory in this. Here we are, right? Letting go of these old reptilian ways and becoming fluid, going with the flow. Oh, I love the way that they confirm. Okay, let's do the last one here. All right. Ace of Coins. Look at the aces. 3 aces out here. Right, all new beginnings, but in different ways, right? New beginnings to, I cover my cards up and then I can't see them. Ace of Cups, right? For the emotions, how it will emotion. If you speak your truth, you proclaim, stand up for who you are, whatever it is, then you're going to feel emotionally balanced. Here we have the King with emotional balance, but we also have the Ace of Coins, which is, I feel like somehow doing this work is going to start a new, because this is a pentacle, right? Coin. It's going to start a new income for you, possibly. A new income source would be one thing. But I just feel like it's going to fulfill you. Oh. Sometimes the cards work in funny ways in what they come through with. Here we have the water, right? Here we have the grounding. I love talking about the water and the grounding. I do it whenever it comes together. And that's what they're saying. Yes, it could be a new income source. So yes. All right. Because you might do it on the side. You might eventually switch over to doing it full time. It depends. You could be a doctor, in which case that is your job and that is your source of income and it will be lucrative for you. Okay. But the other part that they want me to talk about, which I love this message, is how does water and earth work together? There's 2 ways it can go. They either work together, nurture, you plant your seed in the ground, you think of your garden or a flower, whether it's vegetables or a flower, we'll say it's a vegetable garden. You plant that seed, you put it in, you cover it over. Either nature takes care of watering it or you do, but it gets just the right amount and it grows beautifully, okay? And when it's not getting the right amount from Earth, from Gaia itself, then you are going to step in and do the watering, all right? Or the second way is because it's talking about balance here. The second way is you're out in a field, it's raining, and the next thing you know, the ground turns to mud and muck, and you're stuck. So they want to put this in, right? The importance of being who you are, being balanced in who you are, in your emotions, in the way you think, balancing those two together, right? Mind and heart working together. I'm seeing that as an overall here. They really want to bring that fluidity home, right? To be fluid, to be balanced. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. These are, we just have 3 left. So these are just overall. Because like I said, some of this may resonate for you and for, I mean, all of them, and others they won't. But they're all your gifts to take if you want them. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your internal world or your inner world. What are we talking about here, right? You truly are, and you are living authentically in yourself here, marching to the beat of your own drum, running around helping to heal people in some way, you know, balancing your life out here, because we don't want to live like the reptilian. I was going to call him the lizard, but anyway, I want to save this one to the end. Yeah, you guys, this is beautiful. Okay, now we move on to Angels of Atlantis deck. Let's see what the angels overall. If you like to work with archangels, then this will be the card for you. Okay, which is Sandalphon, love. Love yourself. When you are working and living from a place of love, then that is going to be how I flip this around. Your inner world is going to reflect into the external world. Perfect. All right, and one last card. This is Cosmic Journey deck, and they just have some really cute cards in here. And we'll just kind of one more card overall, pile 2. Beautiful, beautiful gifts. Beautiful gifts that they want to give you. You are at the divine Y point. And I've said this before. I love them. I tell you, every reading, the messages come out for people, but just in different ways. And I think it's because they know that you as a collective, and you're being led to these piles for a reason, right? But you hear things and can relate and absorb the information in different ways. We all do. But what I love, and I've said this before, if you are being your true authentic self, if you are walking on your path here, if you're living a balanced life with beautiful friendships and really trying to make new beginnings for yourself, if you look at this, there is no wrong path here, right? You are at the divine Y point, meaning whichever path you go down, it's going to be good. I want to say here, these are like little buds. If I look outside right now, you know, it's spring here. It's pretty soon. And you know, probably a few weeks, we're going to see the buds starting to come out in the trees. New beginning. Here is a rainbow. What I want to say is a bright, enlightened path for you, right? It doesn't matter which way you go. It's going to be successful. And 33 is a master number, and it's pure love and light, right? It's relating to other people. It's showing heart and soul, right? It's being who you need to be. And it's taking what you've learned and helping others with it. And that's what these gifts are all about. So look, if you have been questioning anything about tapping into divine light and source to help heal others, they're saying, look, we want you to do this. We're here to help you do it. You say the word. Stepping out and being who you truly are. Say the word. I keep snapping now. And here, finding the balance. Say the word. Will help you get out of this reptilian-like energy. Love this for you, pile 2. If this resonated for you in any way, whether it was one of the gifts or all of them, please throw me a like because it does help with the algorithm. I am a small channel trying to grow so I can get these out. We know how YouTube works. It's how it works when you're a small channel. So we ask people to hit the like button because it shows the YouTube algorithm that you're liking the videos. Therefore, they should promote it more. So please do that. And if you like energy readings, or in this case, like I do a universe reading every month as well, then please subscribe because I do them regularly. I do 2 a week. They come out on the weekends. I also do some other types of videos as well with channeling, or I also do astrology, new moon, full moon. You can check those out too, right? If that's something of interest. And if you know someone who maybe is struggling with any of this right now, maybe show them, share this video with them so that they can see, oh, there's light at the end of the tunnel. This can be successful for me. Okay? Look at what's going to come into my life if I just allow myself, if I cut those cords and open the door, the window, the portal, the whatever, and allow myself to walk through and see who it is that I really am. Love, love, love this pile 2. Okay, I will see you next time. Hi to those of you who chose pile 3, this card, or this Unakite crystal. This is your universe reading for 5 gifts to you. Love the universe. Okay. Now I'm not doing overall energy. I'm doing something a little different. I asked that I be able to read the cards in pairs. We're going to do live tarot, some more live oracle at the end. So let's get started. Okay. So 5 gifts for you. I'm just going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll go through them. Ooh, okay. You guys. Pile 3. All right, let's start. So gift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to talk about each one. Then I'm going to pull tarot for each one, and then overall oracles at the end. I may have mentioned that already. Here, Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust, sanctuary, healing and comfort, faith, restoration. Sanctuary, safety, right? Sanctuary, trust, loyalty. I feel that somewhere in your life, maybe you're clearly not feeling this, okay? Whether it be in relationships, at work, just in your home in general, whatever area of your life that you just aren't feeling like you have safety and security, or people that aren't trustworthy for you. They want to bring you this gift. They want to bring you your own sanctuary, your own place. I want to say too, it's going to be within you that this change will have to be made. Let me try to make sense here of this. They want you to feel safe and secure. They want you to be able to trust. They want you to be able to find loyal, trustworthy people in your life. They want to bring that to you. But I feel like there's something here that's causing that block. They want to help you get past that block so that they can bring this into your life. Okay. It's going to be different for each of you. I could sit here for 3 hours and, okay, that might be a bit too much, but you know what I mean? Like for 3 minutes and go down a list. But if you are in a situation that you're feeling that you're not protected, or that somebody doesn't have your back, that there's no loyalty, or you're just simply not feeling safe, or you're not comfortable where you are or in your skin, whatever it is, they want to bring that to you. What I did say in each pile is you have to remember these are gifts that they want to bring to you. We are worthy of all gifts, but we have to choose whether or not we want to accept them in. They're not going to force them upon us. Even if it's for our best good, they're still not going to force them upon us. Okay, so we have to ask. We have to say, you know what? I am feeling this area of my life and I want this, or this in this area of my life. And I want to get past that. All you need to do, I was snapping my fingers in the other video for some reason, right? Snap your fingers, ask, and be willing to go on the journey where they're going to lead you down the right path, bring the right people into your life. Star brothers here, I don't know, for whatever I want to say, a group, right? They'll bring the people in that you need to see. They'll send you to the place that you need to go to help you heal, to maybe get over this. They will help you get through this. This is a gift that they want to give to you. This is a present. They want you to live in a balanced, healed, safe life, feeling loyalty of friendships and relationships and trust in them. Okay, let's go to second gift. Third house communication, vulnerability. For those of you that have a hard time being vulnerable because you don't want to appear weak, you don't want to appear too much in your feminine energy, you don't want to come across as someone who can be walked all over, whatever. Like, again, we could go on and just keep listing, but that's kind of the idea. You're afraid to show your vulnerable side. They want to give you that. They want to give you the voice, is what I'm going to say here with communication. They want to give you the tools through your throat chakra, through your voice, to be vulnerable, and to help you do it in a way that doesn't make you feel any of those things, because that's not what vulnerability is. But that doesn't matter. We're human, and that's the way we feel. So we need to just work past that, right? They want to give you that gift. They want to show you, how to be your own fiery dragon. I love it. Oh, and I almost want to say it feels like lotus flower here, vulnerable, right? Coming up from the deep, murky depths and being able to express yourself. I like that. Because this feels watery. This is airy, right? So we want to, again, balance that mind, the emotion, the mind, the heart, to communicate in ways that don't make you feel vulnerable, really. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Third gift. And just may I say before we get to the third, and this can be, again, you take this gift and you apply it to where it fits in your life. Don't try to make it fit, but maybe it's at work. You don't speak up. Maybe it's at home. Maybe it's with your family. Maybe it's in your group of girlfriends. Okay, so it's going to be wherever it fits for you. Third, we have here the second bloom. I love that. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities and clairvoyance. Well, I would think then the third gift that they want to bring to you, well, it's right there. It's clairvoyance. Right? A second chance. It's never too late. Look, I got into this a little bit later in life. I am clairvoyant and clairaudient and clairsentient, but those are my three. Those are my three. But it's not too late. So for those of you, oh, my belly's growling. For those of you who have been feeling this, because you do see clearly, okay? Or feel clearly, or hear clearly. I'm going to throw them all in. I mean, there's more, but I'll just go with those three. Whatever clear it is that may be working within you, they're saying it's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are to start working on this gift or these gifts. It's time for you to be your own mystical, magical creature and go to your higher self, or as I also like to refer to it, your Holy Spirit at time. Your Holy Spirit. Whether you want to go religious on it or spirituality, it doesn't matter, or however it resonates for you in your belief system. You can tap into that energy We all can. You just need to learn how. Or in some cases, remember how, but that's usually through learning. And you do have to put the work in to learn. For some people, it's natural, but you may have to learn how to harness it and keep it under control, right? It's not too late. Let me flip the card and see what it says. There are many ways of seeing with your inner vision. Okay, I like this. You may physically see pictures on your inner screen. You may sense or you may know, in quotations. It's time to develop your third eye and trust your intuition. Trust your inner vision and knowing. Yeah. And maybe it's not something you want to do as a job. It could just be you always doubt your own intuition and they're saying, no. We're giving you the gift of trusting it. We're going to show you how to trust it. They're going to give you different situations. Okay, this is good. They're going to give you different situations. They're going to put different, I almost want to say like obstacles is the word that's coming in. It may not be the right word, but different obstacles in your path where you'll have to use your intuition. They want you to strengthen that third eye, okay? They want you to strengthen your intuition. And then new possibilities, I was saying, if you then decide to use it in some way, say even like what I'm doing, or in psychic work or mediumship or whatever it may be, Reiki healing, those are the ones that I always throw out because it's what people know and understand. There's many others. But maybe it's something that you might want to move into full-time, part-time, or this could be just for yourself. Okay, let's go over here to the fourth gift. You just need to ask when you're ready to ask, because some people are also a little bit afraid of this, right? Like we often hear stories of when children that, can see or feel, it frightens them sometimes. And so they shut it off and they never want to revisit that again. So maybe I'm saying this because that's you. They're saying second bloom. It's a second chance. We'll teach you how to control it. Okay. I'll tell you just personally, I know this is going to be a little bit longer, but just very quickly because I feel it's important. I have what I call office hours. So I learned from someone, I think it was Sonia Choquette, to be quite honest, that you set up your groundwork and your ground rules. They respect that. So if you say, I don't want, as a medium, I just don't want spirit coming to me all the time. But within business hours, absolutely, right? Because that's the time that I'm helping people. But when I'm just out and about, I don't want to walk into a store and just be bombarded with people or with spirit coming in. And you know what? It doesn't happen because I asked for that and they respect what you ask for. So we can control it. It can be controlled, but you need to set up your boundaries. There's the word. You need to set up boundaries. So I just felt that somebody needed to hear that. Let's move on to number 4 now. Cosmic midwifery or midwifery, however you want to say it, whether it's British or American or Canadian. Okay. And Andromedans. So right now, just cosmic midwifery is how I'm going to say it. Just reminds me of who? The Empress, right? Nurturing, or the Queen of Cups even. Nurturing, caring, kind, compassionate, able to manifest, okay? Just knowing what is right. And I want to say, it's tying into here. And I had that with each pile. It somehow all ties in, right? How can you be this emotional, nurturing being, but without feeling vulnerable yourself? How do you communicate that out? So you see, it all still ties in, even though we're doing it as individual gifts. And Andromedans, autonomy, free will, manifestation. It's manifestation that's coming out. And also, showing as maybe what would be a feminine energy here, okay? But it's the manifestation part. They want to give you the gift of being able to nurture yourself, to parent yourself if you need to in some cases. to heal that inner child, right? With that caring and compassion, showing your own self love, kindness, but being the mother. That's just what I want to say here, is just having that. And maybe that doesn't come natural to you, right? Being nurturing and caring and compassionate towards other people, or being in flow, right? Because it's all watery. And being able to manifest what you need in your life, letting go of what you don't and bringing in what you need. And I just feel like they want to bring that gift to you, to be able to do that for yourself, to not have to depend on others for it. It's lovely to get it from other people, please, of course. But if you're not, to be able to give it to yourself, that's the gift that they want to bring you, okay? They want to bring you, and even them, they just want to bring you nurturing and love and caring, but they also want you to be able to do it for yourself, like standing here in your power. And even here, see how straight up and balanced this is in your power. Being able to birth new ideas, new ways of doing things. Okay, that's the fourth. We're going to pull tarot on all of these as well for further confirmation, clarification, or guidance. But here we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Order, and I do not know this name, so I'm just going to hold it here. I hope you can see it. Whatever that is, Mel, whatever, okay? I've just decided I'm going to stop. I said that for however many videos and kept trying to pronounce the names that I can't pronounce. And just, you know, was a little embarrassed. But here, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. So we have mission here and mission here. Like I always say, you guys, how many cards are in a deck? I ask that I read these cards together as I went through, and they come out however they come out, whether it's by me pulling it out or they come out on their own. And here we go. So your mission has been uncovered. And look at this. Look at how this is rising up and they're rising up, right? Channeling and uplifting humanity. Channeling is channeling. I do channel as well. And they're all messages to uplift, right? To give people purpose, to let people know that everything's going to be okay in whatever way the channel message is coming out. So maybe for some of you, we were over here with the clairvoyance, but maybe also you're a channel. Maybe you already are. And they're saying you have a double mission, okay? You're going to channel out the messages to uplift humanity, but you're also going to use your gifts, I'm going to say, of your clairs here, because clairvoyance, but I want to throw the others in as well. It's like a double mission. You have two. Use your channeling to uplift, but also use this to help and uplift people. That's what it's all about. That's why I do this now. Amazing. Okay, let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot here for first gift. They want to give you that. And what I say by giving you the gift, you may already have literally, you know, quote unquote, the gift, but they're going to lead you down the right paths to be able to use it where it is that it needs to be used. Okay. We have 10 of Swords. Oh, remember here we were talking about here in gift one, like maybe not feeling safe, maybe not feeling that you can trust people, or not having faith in things, not feeling protected, and however that resonates for you. This is the 10 of Swords. It's the end of a cycle, okay? And it's swords, so it's thinking. Okay, that's what I want to say for you. And here we have closure, endings, final. It's the end of that for you. They're just confirming it. When you say the word, they're going to help you move through it and end it. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll let that one come out. 2 of Wands. Okay. Sorry, I just have to hold that one up a little bit. 2 of Wands, 2 of Wands. We have here with vulnerability. and third house, communication. What I feel about this is, it says here, plans, partnership, influence. I feel like it's the plans, but what I want to say is the Two of Wands is when you're making that plan for yourself, right? And then you move to the Three of Wands, but we'll start with the two. You're standing there and you know that there are different paths that you can take. There are different choices that you can make. There are different, well, yeah, they're just different roads. I think that was in another pile where I had a fork in the road, but there are different paths for you to take. And they're saying there are many different ways that you are going to be able to express yourself now without feeling vulnerable, but you just have to trust in it. Okay. So, and to think about it, right? Make a plan for yourself. And as I said, the gift coming in is they're going to help to point you in the right direction or pop those little nuggets of intuition in, okay? Where you're going to go, oh, I never thought of it that way before. That's a great idea, okay? That's what I want to say for the Two of Wands. Oh, and right here, the Chariot flipped out and flipped over. Second chance. Hop on the Chariot and take it for a ride, you guys. That's Chariot, right? But also, Chariot is, I can say, could even tie in here because it is, I do believe the moon, if I'm not mistaken, right? It represents Cancer and the moon. So it's hopping on, yes, and take it. Don't be afraid to go for the ride, taking that second chance. It's never too late. Look at her and all of her power sitting in her cute little Chariot being pulled by those two cute little cheetahs or whatever they are. But not being afraid to get in the Chariot and to go and to see where the new possibilities are. You're not going to know unless you go out and try to find them, right? You're not going to be able to hone these skills unless you go out and try to find them. So here we have journey, success, progress, right? Perfect. But also with I was going to say with the Chariot too, something else had popped in and now it's gone back out. It was hop in and get, oh, because it was the moon. Like I said, these could be gifts that you were keeping, that you were hiding behind in the veil, so to speak, right? You weren't letting your mystical and magical come out. So that's a message for some of you. Let's look at number 4. This may be one of my longest videos ever, but I was saying I love the universe videos. I just do. Okay. Judgment. Acceptance, awakening, assessment. And what were we talking about here? Awakening you to your own nurturing, to your own self-love, to your own intuition, right? Being in flow, but maybe awakening that nurturing side of yourself. They want you to have that gift. Maybe you're a little too much in your masculine energy. But what I want to say here with judgment too, all of those things, as well as don't be hard on yourself while you're working on this, okay? While you're working on this, while they're working with you on this, don't judge yourself harshly. Let's just go straight down. Find that balance. But yeah, just be kind to yourself. And maybe call on Archangel Gabriel too. I just feel that's necessary to say. Okay, we're going to do another Archangel card, but I just feel that, yeah, judgment. And I don't know why, but self-love and care. And I just like with the horn or trumpet here, but I want to say, and don't be afraid to toot your own horn, right? Like to say, no, I love myself. This is who I am. I am a confident, strong, emotionally balanced woman who's not afraid to, oh, here 2 flipped over, so, or 3 maybe. I'm going to take them all for this last one. Yeah, 3. Okay. So yeah, so let's leave that. Let's go to the last one here. We have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, remember this was, double mission, all right? Double mission in here. Your mission's uncovered, which I said was this, as well as channeling to uplift humanity. 8 of Pentacles. It's going to be hard work, okay? But they want you to be disciplined and dedicated and have a good work ethic for it, right? To get out there and do it. And here we have education, achievement, right? Maybe it's something you need to learn more about before you feel comfortable doing it. Hard work, but being resilient, but you're going to see results. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, you guys. Remember I said you might have to go out and learn about it because of education? 3 of Pentacles. Yes, you may need to enterprise, success, talent, teaching. In the Rider-Waite, it's the 2 people are coming to what I want to say is the one guy, and I always think of it, and I think that's the way I learned about the card was that, he could be like the mentor. He's the person you come and ask, I'm not sure how to do this. Can you show me? Or can you work with us to make this happen? So I really feel that maybe you need to step out, yes, and maybe get in contact with others to really hone your skills. There's nothing better than practice and to have a mentor to learn from, because I did that and it's really helpful. And Page of Swords. Page of Swords is all about your mind and thought, right? Action and your intellect. Again, we're talking about learning and education here. So be like that Page of Swords. They're young. They want to soak up everything they can. That's what I want to say, right? They want to, they want to learn as much as they can. So be that little sponge, be that little Page of Swords, okay? Not traditionally how you read that card, but that's what's coming through for it. So that's what we're going with. Whatever they want to say, and I can manage to spit out somewhat coherently then. So it makes sense. Sometimes there's so much at once I trip over my own words because I have to be able to say it in my words, right? Okay. What else do we have here? 2 of Wands. Isn't that interesting that the 2 of Wands has come out here again? I said it's an ending. This is... But you know what I love? I love these cards have really been, I don't know, just the way to read them is different. I'm definitely using this deck in all of my universe readings now. What I want to say is, yes, even here, this is going to end. There's going to be closure, and you're going to be able to start planning how it is that you want to feel safe in your life, how it is that you want to find trust in yourself or others, where you want to find healing and comfort in your faith. And what else did we have here? Protection and loyalty. But again, once you ask and you're willing to do the work as well to make this happen, look, all of these, I want to think of this as the world, and it's all intertwined. Again, it's like looking at a path and knowing that it, there's more than one way to do it would be one message, but also there's no wrong way if you're working with universe, source, spirit, right? There's no wrong way. They're not going to lead you down a wrong path. We can lead ourselves down wrong paths, but if you're allowing yourself to be guided to accept the gift coming in, you will not be led down the wrong path. Okay, 2. Whoops. Sliding out. I'm going to take that one on the side. Crown of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. Oh, I like this. We're talking about, being able to speak out and not being afraid of being vulnerable, and how there's many different ways that you can speak out now without feeling that, I'm being too vulnerable. I'm showing my weakness or my side. No. They're saying, no, you're a king, okay? You're a king here. In yourself. You need to be like the King of Pentacles. You need to be, how do we want to say pentacles? Well, grounded is one of them, but you are smart. You are secure in yourself. You are disciplined. You are going to work hard to make this happen, right? Different ways for it to happen. You're going to make plans and you're going to see it through, because Pentacles are practical, they're grounded, they're steady Eddie, they're hardworking, okay? That's just a confirmation. This card also fell off the top, so the Fool, it's a new beginning. It's a new way of showing your vulnerability and being okay with it. All right, they're going to show you, they're going to give you that gift. Alrighty, let's go to 3. We're almost done, you guys. I said these were going to be a little bit longer, but you know, beautiful messages coming out here. The Tower. Ooh, the Tower is time to let it burn to the ground so that you can be the phoenix rising out of the ashes, okay? That's also can be with the Death card, but I like to think of it as in the Tower too, where everything crumbles down. Old ways of being, old ways of thinking, right? Maybe where you were a little bit timid or afraid or just thinking, no, I'm not intuitive, and writing it off. They're saying, no, we're going to take those thoughts and we're going to take it right back to the ground, and we're going to build you back up with confidence so that you can go out and help others. This is part of your double mission here. Okay. Love it. And they're not fooling around. Okay, 4. We have the 5 of Coins. Oh, you guys, you know how I've been talking about nurturing yourself, not being hard on yourself, right? Like being able to bring in all that kind, caring, compassionate energy, being the cosmic midwife, you know, being able to manifest for yourself. It's kind of like being the Empress is what I was saying. The 5 of Coins, because when you do that, you're no longer going to feel broken or scattered. See how the necklace is broken here? You're not going to feel like you're left out anymore. And almost like you're being left out of your own life or your own emotion is what I want to say. Really, really powerful. I love that, the broken necklace. Really important. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel divine, feminine. I'm standing, I think I said here, standing in my power. That's what I'm going to feel like. I'm not going to feel scattered, going in 100 different directions emotionally and allowing that to run my life. Okay, they're on a roll here. Okay, and last but not least, here we have the Lovers. You know what I love about this card, the Lovers? It is, we talked about you channeling, right? Maybe going out and finding a mentor so that you can learn more, so you can hone your skill, right? Working with other people, finding that mentor, but working hard, just wanting to soak in and take in as much knowledge as you can here with this Page of Swords. The Lovers, not in a romantic way, but just the Lovers in the sense of it's like a choice, right? You have a choice to want to do this mission, okay, to ask them to give you the gifts to help you do your double mission here. But I also want to say that with the Lovers is you're going to find either the group of people or the mentor to work with. This is confirmation that's going to be able to help you long term, okay? So that's it for the main. Let's get some oracles here now. And then we're done pile 3. Oh, I may have called you pile 2 earlier. If I did, I'm sorry. Pile 3. And I'm hungry, so I need to get something to eat. Okay. Overall, just for everyone, one of these gifts may strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. It's what we've been talking about this whole time. They want to guide you, but you need to give them permission. You need to ask for their guidance. Because remember, we have free will and they will not interfere. Okay. Now, if you like to work with archangels, these are archangels. We'll pull a card. Raphael, communion. And I love this card. I've had it before, and you see how everyone is gathering in a place. It's like they're coming from all around. I think of it as the collective, you know, banding together and being one to raise the vibration of Earth, right? To raise the vibration of the person next to you, to help people live their best life. That's what you're on a double mission here to do, to bring people together. Don't be afraid to ask Archangel Raphael to give you some help in any of these things, of course, because Raphael is also healing. Well, this is healing work, but also healing here, healing yourself here. It is, whether it's in situations that you're in, again, with the unsafe, untrustworthy, whatever, being able to speak without feeling vulnerable, or to be able to share your vulnerability in a way that doesn't make you feel that something that you're not being, working with your gifts, your mystical and your magical, okay? Or whether it's just yourself for healing. Call on Archangel Raphael. One last card, but it's bringing people together. It really is. Oh, because I want to say here, being able to show and speak vulnerability is going to help heal other people as well. I like that. Okay, last card. All right, pile 3. This is it. This is Cosmic Journey. Oh, and 2 came out, or 3 maybe. Geez, they really are the 3s here. That's good. I like the number 3. But, you know, whether one of these resonate for you, if this is a gift that you would like to accept in from the universe, whether it's one, whether it's all 5, you know what? Just all you need to do is ask. I can't say that enough. We have polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Clarity. We were talking about the clarity here with the swords, but also with the 2 of wands, being able to see different paths. I'm okay, just this all around. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Communion. We were just talking about that. Please. That's why 3 of them come out. I always say when they get on a roll and when they want to drive a point home, look, the messages, the cards will come. Allow your work to become your art. Yes, your creativity, right? Your art that you're going to show out into the world. It's kind of like, imagine if you were a painter and you put your art out, right, for an art exhibit. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, and people come and see it, and they get to see your art up on the wall, and, you know, they're admiring it and relating to it, and they're seeing things in it that inspire them. That is this double mission for you, pile 3. Oh my God, I love this. Allow your work to become your art. Let your light shine out so that it can light others. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's the end of this. So if you like this, please throw me a like. I am going to say in every video, it helps with the YouTube algorithm because I am a small channel. I just want to get my videos out, okay? And by you liking, it actually, you know, shows the algorithm, I'm air quoting here, that you like it, and therefore they should push it out more. Number 2. If you like energy readings or you like universe readings, I do them monthly. I release them on Fridays and Saturdays, along with new and full moon readings and some channel message readings. They're all in my on my channel. You can find them. But subscribe if you like this, okay? And if you know anyone going through one of these situations where you're like, look, I just watched this reading and it's about the universe wanting to give us gifts, and, you know, there's some advice in here, or they're just going to let us know if you do this, ask for this, this is how it will turn out. Please share it. I mean, that's great too, right? That helps with the algorithm as well. So, but more importantly, well, for me, getting them out there is the important part, to get these messages out there, because within them, within these readings, are important messages or guidance or advice for all of you guys, as well as myself. I learn by doing this too. So anyway, long-winded. I've talked long enough, probably the longest video I've ever done. I may have to figure out a way to shorten it down so I don't take up so much of your time. But thank you very, very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.